and this one later, since we got that one done so quickly. We're gonna move on to the Beguir-Beu. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it, because I don't remember how to say it. But I thought that I'd build these two together since they're a similar color theme, despite the fact, if I remember correctly, this is the Prelude unit. Or like the Episode 0 unit. But I'm guessing this guy's gonna be just as quick. And this one also has floaty bits, but again, I'm probably not going to do the stands just because there's not a lot of room for the Witcher Mercury kits as there are. Just because I have a lot of them. Okay. Charlie. Alpha. Oh, interesting. His energy blades are a solid color instead of a translucent. Oh, right, yeah, because his aren't energy weapons, right? I was watching that clip earlier. No, they're kinetics. Right, he uses kinetic weaponry. Just horrifying. Delta? And yeah, again, it's cool that they gave us a stand. Okay, his energy's a little more lavender. Let's see if I have a metallic lavender. Yeah, as cool as the stand is, we're gonna put that away though. Well, that's gonna go in this box, but because again, stands are neat, but for once I have to forego them. Okay, now that can go back in the box. Okie dokie. That's a great question. I do have a metallic lavender. I do. That's nice. I have kind of a... No, those are metallic. It looks like it's the same kind of metallic blue as this one. Interesting. This is gonna be very interesting, I think. Stickers are more complicated on this guy. Have to be very careful with that because it's a soft tip. We'll do the soft tip first, and then we'll hit with the hard tip. And then kind of a dark ghostly blue. Where would those go to? Interesting. Curiouser and curiouser. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the fan because we're gonna paint first. Questions later. But there's one of these I want to test out first, which is this metallic mecha blue. Oh yeah, that's like nearly... It's close. It's not perfect, but it's close. And we're okay with perfect, but not close. Or not perfect, but close. Okay. I think they're the same color, but I will use that one for hard points, and then I'll use that for like, painting. Those are pretty big swaths. Let's find where those go, huh? So first... Wow, this head's even more simple. Is it literally just 2 parts? Bullshit. So, echo before. I'm just checking something here. See what it is. It's like a thin band of blue. If we're gonna do this, I'm gonna go grab a clamp arm because I want to hold that part in place. So it looks like it would be best if I trimmed it out. Okay, good. There's a good place I can clamp it. All right, I will be back in just a second. I need to go snatch that. Besides, an ad starts in about 2.5 minutes. I'm just gonna do it right. Yeah. And I'm gonna go grab one of those clampy arms. Yep, I was right. There's not a lot of room left for the Witch from Mercury units in there. I took a look. Oof. Oof da. You know, the scissors don't need to be here anymore. Oh. 2 seconds as I get chat back so I can look at all your lovely faces and what words you're up for saying. Okay. Now the first one is the hardest. Yep. No wonder those 2 snips felt chunkier than normal. Alright. Okay. So I kind of see how we're gonna do this. It's a little spooky. I'm going to do this in a creative and different way. I think that will also keep this part most intact. So, to start, going with this lovely thing. I just want to make sure for its color. Oh yeah, that's like perfect. Cool. Okay. So, my crazy little idea. This also helps maximize the safety between the paints. Which also makes me very, very happy. This beautiful kind of lavender, metallic lavender purple goes on the underside. Like so. So we got kind of a fun effect going that way. I guess I can go a little braver on the inside here. Just and then put the cap back on safely. And the blue, on the other hand, is gonna go on the outside. But only on very specific spaces. Like the outside edges. I guess I should try to show my work a little more as I do it. And yes, I've had these little claw things for ages. I've just never, ever had a reason to use them. Because I was going to eventually get an airbrush, but I never did. The one thing I don't have that some other Gunpla folk do. Alright, there we go. Well, that was one of the more stressful things I've ever painted. But we did it and did it well. That's fun. Okay. With that out of the way, let's go find the other spots to paint, huh? Okay. And then we're actually going to use that metallic blue for similar stuff. Though I'm guessing they probably want it to be similar tone to that, but I don't exactly have a blue that looks like that. Do I? Yeah, when in doubt, where's the Gundam markers? Nope. Nope, I don't have a blue of that shade. I have one that's like super fucking dark. Just close. Because surprise, surprise, it comes from the new Gundam color kit. Oh, that was my hairband dropping down. Guess I could take a look. You know, funnily enough, that's actually just the right color. Okay. So that gets to be used for things. Now, if I remember correctly, that is a little uneven, so I gotta be careful. Gundam markers do not blend nearly as well as display. Okay. But let's go find the other stickers, huh? See, much like Michaela's here, does not have any paint on the chest. It looks like it builds the same way too. Let's see. One, 2, 15, 16. Okay. Yeah, there's one. Might just be the same purple as the other one, but I'm not 100% certain. Also gives me a chance to like play with different techniques for brushing. Yeah, Beguir-Beu is just Michaela's, but goes harder. Somehow. There we go. And there's just two other spots that the purple would go. Just gotta find those. That would have also been a question if we had like something like a metallic pink. Nah, it's got too much blue. This has too much red in it. Oh, just trying to see where that other color or that other pink goes. Or purple, lavender. Words are hard. Oh, there's C10. Would help if I grab the C sheet. It's Delta. There's Charlie. Yeah, a little cleanup will be needed here and there, but that's not the end of the world, honestly. The smart move might just be to paint that full interior as it is, just to minimize, and then it'll actually make it easier to clean too. Get all the interior walls all painted. Which kind of creates a better shimmer and shine. And this is something the softer brushes are more capable of, is like doing an interior wall paint. Just like that. There we go, gorgeous. That was a lot cleaner on that one. A lot cleaner. That was nice. Okay. Okay. Let's see, 10. C4 and 3 are the other ones that need paint. Gotta be extra clean with these little snippies. And I was. Cool. Because what we gotta do is, gotta paint that interior. I have to use a Gundam marker for this. Plus side, it's on its intended material. Downside, I always feel I have less control with a Gundam marker. And this one's a runny one too. Just can kind of tell. needed to go on just a wee bit thicker. But c'est la vie. It's gotta run up the spine of this wing. Just doing a bit of that. Don't mind me, I'm just not breathing while I do this because it's stressful. Hi, Goose. Oh no, don't make problems for me. I'm already dealing with fun problems that I've made for myself. I make plenty of fun problems for myself. Ugh. Painting instead of using the stickers because stickers are the devil. And these two kits have been kind of egregious with their sticker use. This one especially. So we've been prepping. Try not to be impatient. Understandable. Patch day, it comes. I'm excited because I'm really, really excited to hear the full version of that that new raid song that's coming out. That's not the only thing that comes. It's true. Sometimes it's me. Alright, we're still hunting. No, we did those two purple ones. So yeah, we did those. We did those. I'm looking for that, which is probably on one of his arms? Is it on part of it? It's probably on part of the back, isn't it? Let's see. I was right. What is that part called? C11. So the sheet I've been working on like mad. It's another section that blue needs to go on. Oh yeah. It's like here, I'm just gonna grab Beartooth and you know So can just nearly wet himself from that, because I mean he's a music nerd like a lot of us can be. I'm honestly happy for Soken. That dude's been through so much. Okay, now goes all the way up to the circle. Oof. Yeah, I'll have to clean this a little. That's okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that a lot, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. I can put this infernal one away. It's a shame I didn't have a lavender, though. That lavender energy would have looked very lovely, but... that is a hard paint to get in a pen. Alright. We've done all the stickers. That one should be dry, pretty much. Our special little star. I know, I was listening to the preview on repeat for quite a while. It was great. Okay, let's get the face out, because, like, literally the head for this thing is just 2 parts, which I find fucking hilarious. Okay, we could have chosen between just leaving it as it was or applying stickers, or in my case, painting it. But due to the fact the color correction stickers were two-toned, that's important. Okay, let me turn on the fan. I'm getting hot again. Everything burns, including my body. Oh, so hot. Yeah, I fucking love Tom Morello. It's been fun also watching a couple of the... Again, I never will understand a manga head who plays 14. I will never understand that. Just like... he shouldn't exist. So many of us are so gay. I can do away with that, and that fun little toy is now also done. Still like that one time Tom Morello, like, just harsh, corrected somebody. I was just like, you're a musician, not, you know, not a political scientist or something like that. It's like, dude, he's got like a master's in poli-sci. Do not fuck with the king. We're gonna get all my paint pens out of the way because we're done painting, I think, for free. So then from here it's just building. Alright, then Delta 1 is what encapsulates this. God, this thing's only 3. This head's only 3 parts. I thought Michaelis' was simple with being 4, but this one's just like, yeah, it's 3. Admittedly, some of that simplicity goes a little out of the window with that sticker, or that paint that I've done, but that matters little in the grand scheme of it all. And Sandwich. Oh yeah, that's great. You can actually just barely see, like, that little ring of blue. Let's see if I get my hand in front of that. Hey, you. It doesn't want to focus super well, but there's just the tiniest hint of detail, which I adore. But yeah, head's already done. Had to do the body, which we've kind of done this once before. I'm not dying, you're dying. Oof, that was a... We're all dying, yeah, just very slowly. Yeah, the question is how fast. Yeah. B10. I'm holding B, aren't I? 10, 10, 10. I'm not touching it, am I? Nope, I'm not. Not this time. Not this time. Nope, it's a fake. Oh, Fact or Fiction. Oh, Jonathan Frakes. A couple of my other friends and I. God, it sounds so dumb, but it's so good. Take a video of Jonathan Frakes when he was doing Fact or Fiction, or no, that was the name of it, wasn't it? But yeah, take a video of him like doing the intros for each of the stories. Like, you ever go walking in the pale moonlight? Take that and just slow it down to 50% or something, and have a good old time. Because God, he just sounds like a drunk guy at a bar. You like bicycles? What ADHD does to us. Okay. Yeah, this is the one part I don't like about this kit, is the way that it does this next section is just kind of dumb. So B24, which is the collar here. Definitely gonna try to stick the head onto the body of this one, because it's such a small, sleek profile. I don't want to lose it. No headless Beguir-Beu. Okay. Now B26. Again, I gotta pay real close attention to how they want me to shove this in, because it looks like it should go the other way, because that's how it is for most other gunpla kits, but not this one. This one actually wants you to put it in what I equivocate to like upside down. Well, this one actually went in a lot better than the other. Is it just because that weird purple gray that was used for Michaelis is not nearly as firm? Could be. Honestly. I don't know anymore. Oh, 5, 6, 9. 5 and 6. And my hand was obviously covering 9, because of course it was. Of course, of course. Oh, yeah, that's... Ugh. Help. Warframe has me by the throat. God damn it, Rebecca. So, Goose, you'll find this funny. I'm sure you'll have a cackle. So, Reb Ford, or Rebecca Ford, creative director for Digital Extreme, specifically for Warframe. She's a lovely lady, right? Buffs to collect. I should not do this while an advert's going. I will wait for the advert to end, and then I can finish my bitching spiel. Spiel. IR can say the words good. That is a bold-faced lie. She could not, in fact, say the words good. She could only say them poorly. Or she was flustered. Ugh. Of course, a strand of hair gets in my way. Alright, and B27. Oh, this one has us building it slightly differently. Despite it being like a very similar torso. I guess that works too. Both ways work. There we go, you're free of ad hell. Don't worry, I stopped my story, but yeah. It's like, yeah, Goose, do you know of Rebecca Ford? The, Warframe's creative director and, generally a wonderful person. She's definitely made what Digital Extremes and Warframe especially have come to be loved by the community. But there's one particular thing about the voice of our space mom that is something she's been doing of late, the last few years in Warframe, since she took control as creative director after Steve Sinclair stepped back to actually become the creative director for Soulframe. Rebecca has been steadily collecting voice actors. Basically, snatching up every husbando and waifu that she can get her grubby little paws on. Her latest acquisition? Certain man by the name of, Renee Zager. We would know Renee as our our beloved and beloved Solus Zolgalvus, or Emmett Selk. And the worst part is, Renee has a huge range of voices he can do. A huge array. What voice did she decide to have him do for Warframe as the Devil Orican Warframe Routh? This sardonic, bitter man who's always mocking others, but has an interesting growl to him. She had him do his Emmett voice and personality, but a little bit more unhinged. Gods help my Emmett fucker ways. Because the worst part is, his character is romanceable. Rebecca's going to be the death of me. She's going to kill me. Somehow, some way. She's going to make this slow heart of mine just stop one day. Like, I'm already flustered enough thanks to Ben Starr as Arthur Nightingale, who was a previous romanceable character. But the worst part is, you can date one of the Hex members. So I'm currently dating Arthur, Ben's character, and he says some salaciously sexual stuff with a British growl that gods preserve me. And his character has like gray hair. And then you can also, since they're from a different timeline, date Routh. So I get to have the fantasy of being sandwiched between, you know, quintessentially a growlier voice of like Clive from Final Fantasy 16 and a more unhinged Emmett Selk. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair to my heart rate. And you know that this is in between missions of just slaughtering vast quantities of enemies in a Warframe suit. You know, and some of those have become very dummy thick too recently. I'm looking at you, Ember Heirloom and Valkyr Heirloom. God fucking damn it. Some days I rejoice that I am pansexual. Other days I curse it. Warframe is often where I curse it because I'm distracted constantly. Ah, yawns. Yeah, so that's been my week because that came out earlier this week, and whoo boy. Am I just supposed to force that in? Yeah, I'm just supposed to force that in. Okay. Into the crotch it goes, where it'll never come out. Alright, and there's the torso done too. 2 hours left to get everything else together. This guy's gonna go quick, probably. Yeah. Yeah, Rebecca has been collecting a bunch of really good voice actors, and, you know, all of her husbandos and waifus. Like, Neil Newbin does 2 different voices in the game. One of them is, like, a minor antagonist in 1999. I can't even remember the character's name. He's the general of the Skuldra. You know, kind of generic villain. And then he also plays, for some reason, this sentient fish named Fibonacci. And it's like this just hilariously pompous little voice, and it's so good. And then, like, yeah, some of the other members of the Hex that were dateable, like you had the narrator from Baldur's Gate, and I can't remember some of the others, but yeah, she's just been star-studding the cast. I know a lot of people have been going for the French kind of nun-like character that's also romanceable from what people are calling Warframe 1899. So I think it's XX99. She is very cute. Half the time she is speaking in complete European French. I catch only about a third of it, because I don't speak French outside of, like, food items. Because, well, I'm that kind of fat girl. But also, I studied Latin when I was a kid. Because I went to Catholic school, so we were forced to learn Latin. And, I remember some of the root words for it. I know French is very predominantly, Latin, core. You know, French, Spanish, Italian. Your normal 3. Also the same 3 that do fencing. Let's see. Cut out Delta. Bravo. 17. She is very pretty, though. Muddy. But the Emmett fucker in me is like, no, I'm going for the toxic sardonic guy in the corner who keeps mocking the nun and the flagellating priest guy. Because the other romanceable character is Leon. He is the Warframe Harrow, which Harrow was a Warframe that liked to beat itself with a giant incense censer. But it would give itself really nice buffs to do it. And, yeah. That's the one he's based on. Marie is based off of Wisp. And then Rose is our brand new Warframe, which is Uriel, the Demon Warframe, and that frame is very broken. I fucking love it. It is so overpowered. I don't even have Archons, and I'm just melting the field. Just hellfire and demons, and the entire time I just have Renee talking in my ear. It's the dream. So of course I got the Gemini skin so I could have, yeah, the Routh version of Uriel instead of the classic. I switched to it once and I never went back. Cause, yeah. It's a fallen angel. I mean, same could be said for Satan. Lucifer is an angel's name. He's the guiding light in Hebrew. Again, I went to Catholic school and it fucking shows. Was Lucifer a fallen angel? Yes. He was cast out of heaven for, questioning God. He questioned God's motives. And God went, fuck you, to hell. I just made it... Oh, Uriel? Gods, I think so. I know that several were cast out. Those that followed Lucifer's teachings. Or followed Lucifer by order. Now I can't remember. I think so? I'd have to look it up again. Cause yeah, like a good swath of angels were cast out because... Yeah, I might have to double check. But this one, he was an Orokin commander, quintessentially. Not quite a general, but he and his entire unit got turned into Warframes, all of them Uriels. The rest of them were destroyed. Eventually, because for some reason the Orokin didn't like them. I'm guessing it's because they are Warframes made from Orokin instead of normal people or Dax. That's my only guess. B4 and 3. Okay. That's fair. Mine comes from going to Catholic school. I'm a pagan priestess now. Astrar frisbee upon ye. Okay, there's that. And then, yeah, they want me to put on E3, because of course. Now, will the legs be like Michaela's here? Oh, exactly. Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's kind of similar with some parts of, like, comic book Thor, especially in the comics. Sometimes he actually strays worryingly close to how, Thor is depicted. Other times, like the Marvel Cinematic version, way off the deep end. Which is fine, because again, it's a comic book character that just happens to be partially based off of, you know, the concepts of Thor. I remember some of the other people in my temple being like, it was funny. The priestess and I at the time didn't give a shit, because again, we could separate a Marvel comic, movie, TV show, comic book from other things. A couple of the other members were being all hoity-toity, and it's like, I think I ended up making a comment at one point. It's like, man, you remind me of the Episcopal church I went to growing up. Bunch of fake bitches. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that happens, because, yeah, I know in certain, they're not Christian texts, but they're pseudo-Christian texts. There's, like, 7 or 8 demon lords, like, with Lucifer at the very top. And sometimes there is Satanos, which is the older Latin name for Satan. And it's just like, okay, then why is there Satanos and Lucifer? Like, why are there both? Exactly, and some of it could be like multiverse theory or like different local things that ended up becoming mainstream. Asatru has this in spades. We have like hundreds of gods because, again, it's all the religions quintessentially that got spread across most of Northern Europe, and then we conglomerated it at one point and never organized it. Yes, yeah, the primary MCU universe is 616. It's the main one, yeah. Like, again, we're not talking like Marvel Zombies. I don't remember the world of Marvel Zombies is. I do not remember it off the top of my head. So that gets confusing too, because then like the Fantastic Four seems to be in a separate timeline or a different one. Ugh. Yeah, this is why I stuck to smaller-ish comic companies like IDF and fucking Dark Horse. It's too much, man. It's too much. 2149, right? Yeah, my Marvel world knowledge for like numbers and everything is not great. I'll be the first to admit it. Again, my first comic that I read growing up, I don't even know if it had a universe it was tied to. It was Gen 13. So that tells you something. I don't think that wasn't tied to DC or Marvel, if I remember correctly. So I couldn't tell you what they were because I've not seen those comic books in 20 plus years now. Oof. I don't like to think about the fact that my teen years were nearly 20 years ago. Or even the last of them. Ugh. Getting old, Chad. I don't like it. I'm getting old and I'm still stupid. Yeah. Okay. Be 16 and 14. Of course, then there's like Ultimate Civil War, Deathmatch Civil War. Ugh, yeah. Again, the one problem is everybody wants to do a rehash. Shrek is old enough to drink. Great, all of those dragon donkey children that Donkey made her. Meh. I hate it. It's okay. Mobile Suit Gundam, Mobile Report Gundam Wing is 30 years old. G Gundam's 31. Which means next year's gonna be X Gundam. It's their turn. Meh. D4 and B18. Right, this thing has two hands. The previous mobile suit I made was not. I do too. Trust me, I remember. It's a quieter time. Remember not having internet because it didn't exist, at least for the public yet. God, when did we get a computer that had internet? I remember working on Apple IIs in like grade school, like 5th and 6th grade, learning how to type on them. You know, those old ones that you'd stick in a floppy and play. I would actually go to the library as well and, you know, stick in the Oregon Trail floppy and play on there. Oh yeah, the demon screeching. Yeah, I do too. I still remember. I don't want to remember, but again, much like you, we never forget, no matter how much we want to. Just meh. Oh, gods. It was terrible. Alright, we did the right arm. Now, once more with feeling. Let's see, B17. Yeah, anybody with a robust enough healing factor can't. I now remember the DC inconsistency with that. Slade, Deathstroke has a healing factor, yet for some reason his eye never healed. And in the original timeline for him, he gained the injury after he got the healing factor. It was said that he was too depressed, because I think he lost like one of his kids during that time. And so that's why the eye didn't grow back. It's like that. I can understand depressive things impeding certain bodily functions, because I have that and it sucks. But that usually means I just get sick a lot when I'm really stressed out. It's not the same. Yeah, I'll not overshare. Yeah. It's weird. Oh, DC. Oh, Marvel. I mean, even Dark Horse at this point has gone a little funny in places. And don't get me wrong, there's been some cool stuff that's come from Dark Horse, like, you know, that's how Fireflies continued, which is fun. You know, free of Joss Whedon's influence. And we got IDF back with Invincible, though, again, it's still a shame that we couldn't have some of the other IDF IPs in there, but again, legal bullshit. Go. I've heard it's good. I've not actually watched any yet. I've watched some clips and it's like, yeah, I love the writing of it. It's like, this is dark, it's fucked, but it's well done. Watch party time? Yeah, maybe. There's so much on that docket, Goose. Oh my god. I have so much to watch. Eventually, just all appear at my door, strap me down, and make me watch. I feel at that point it wouldn't be a movie. Huh? Maybe the makings of a home movie, but that's different. Part of me is like, do people still do that? Yeah, they do. They just also upload it to the internet usually. Make a movie. Make it the internet's problem. Do not elaborate. Continue. Maybe someday. Now I need this one. Getting two of these little fuckers out in one night. Yeah, because I gotta watch Invincible. God, there's a few other shows people have talked about, and it's like, you should watch it. It's like, I should. I haven't yet, but I should. I'm so bad at watching television. Hell, I'm bad at watching anime too. Like, I can't seem to bring myself just to sit down and just enjoy something. I don't know why. I really don't. I think I'm just too busy. I'm too much of a busybody at this point in life. Imagine being restless, yeah. Though I am getting tired of cleaning. I'm almost done. I'll be able to get the last of everything cleaned tomorrow. It's just... I was gonna say, yeah, I've got 3 monitors and I just... Yeah, I end up like watching like cooking YouTube shit and then I'm... like not the obnoxious cooking stuff, like we're talking stuff like sorted food, and stuff like that. I couldn't remember any other people at the moment. I've been watching assorted food a lot lately just because it's Christmas time and that's usually when they have some of their most entertaining videos is during Christmas because they're British. They have the British debuff, but they're really charming with it. They do all sorts of like festive things and, you know, talk about festive British food. I definitely prefer the British pigs and blankets to the American one. But that's also because I'm very much a meat eater. Let's see. Actually, yeah, those pings are probably not that place opening up, because maintenance is gonna happen in like 90 minutes. I did enjoy my time there. I just brain cell got too tired to try to be flirty or sexy. Someday I'll get to write again. Someday. Oh, I was still stuck on the sheet. Getting 2 little purple guys done. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see, that should allow me to do this. There we go. Now I just need to build this one's hand, because... yeah. D19 and D4. Double fisting. This guy gets 2, the other one didn't. The other one needed a hand. Two, 3. Trying to build gunpla with long nails. The struggle. But pretty hands. I have to choose. Pretty hands or functional hands? Pretty hands every time. 21, 20, and 12. What about pretty functional hands? Yeah, but long nails. Actually, no. Goose, you're right. Pretty, but functional. Don't worry, the right hand has that. This one can just, yeah. Teehee. I got options. Depends on what you have and what you want me to do. Teehee. I do have pretty functional hands, just not for this particular function. I always wonder if anybody ever notices that out in the world. Just admittedly, that would require me to go out in the world, but you gotta be prepared. I turn a few guys off, but at the same time, it's like I'm Pan. I want to be prepared for certain encounters. That's all. It's like one of those fingernails on this hand. I think it was the middle finger broke, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna trim it and the ring finger. Just, you know, be ready. And I've just continued to trim it that way since, because I'm like, nah, this is a good option. especially if I want to be more social and more out there. Yeah, once I get moved down, I might see. Oh, exactly, but still. I want some people to notice. It's fun. I'd probably then have a pan pin somewhere, so it's like, don't worry, I'm that guys too. Alright, D13's first. Love this lavender color. It's so pretty. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna spend a little bit of time reacquainting myself with my hometown once I get down there and get settled. It's gonna be kind of a rough landing to start, but hey. Maybe I'll get a superhero landing and bounce back up. Anything could happen. I know that I might end... Well, there's a chance, and if I end up going that route, that'll be hilarious. And it's definitely, trying to explore and find a way to help celebrate, stuff that's local in my old town. Try to... Because, yeah, when I was down to visit last month for a wedding, oh boy, is downtown dead. Holy shit, like... Admittedly, it was also a Sunday that I went down, so... Does not help. Nothing's open on Sunday, but why, though? Oh, fuck the Sabbath. But then again, I'm also the person that only only has ritual celebrations once a month, if that. Only about 10 times a year. So, like, yeah, what do I do with the other, 42? 42 fucking days, man. And from here, now we do the other little joints here. And dunk and dunk. Oh yeah, there's not a lot of parts left. We're steadily getting through everything. Let's see. It was about this time that I started sloughing off sheets on the other kit here, this Michaelis that's standing here semi-menacingly. Yeah, I definitely know I'm gonna have a taste of some of the things at home. Also see what new stuff has come around. I did see that there's like a food court type thing that they've... Like an outdoor food court that has like 17 different restaurants. It's like, okay, I definitely need to go there and it's like a food truck rodeo in some way. But they've made it more permanent. It's like, okay, I need to go see that because it sounds like they have a bunch of really unique different restaurants. Because that is the one thing I'm worried about with moving down is I have a great selection of food up here. Like, an amazing selection. Like, I can get, like, properly traditional Szechuan. I can get dim sum at, like, 10 different fucking places. I've got, like, 5 taquerias that do proper tacos. And, you know, especially the meats that I like. The weird awful bits. You know. Lengua, tripas, tripa dorada, fucking buche, yeah, all the good shit. It's like, man, I'm gonna miss that shit. But maybe it'll be less expensive at home, and maybe there is a place that does that. And if so, I need to find it. Because, yeah, God, I used to be able to get, like, street tacos up here, like, 10 years ago for, like, a couple dollars. Now it's, like, $5, especially for if you want tripa dorada, or lengua. Ugh. It's like, man, those used to be the trash cuts, just because they're delicious. Meh. Not salty. Fucking bitter. Still damn good tacos, but I just can't justify like nearly $6 for one street taco. It's part of why I started eating buche, was because it's like, man, the other organs are $5-6, so like, you know, we're talking a taco like this big, and I've got small hands. And just like, okay, buche's like $2.50. Watch that, I'll spike up too. If you don't know what these are, but you're squeamish, don't ask. They're delicious, that's all you need to know. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look for taquerias back home. I started exploring, like, seeing what kind of food there was now around that area, but it's just a matter of, you know, sitting around and exploring. The plus side is one of my favorite pizza joints up here has franchised down to my hometown, though. God, they're gonna have a run for their money with a pizza place that I used to go to when I was a kid. It's still around too. This place had massive pies. Like, we're talking 20+ inch, huge pizzas, but they were like nice and crispy, and oh, I am looking forward to having some of that. Same with like locally produced apple cider and apple cider donuts. From a farm stand that's just at the edge of town. Along with, they also have like a local produce store there. It's expensive, a little more expensive than your normal stuff, but it's delicious. And, yeah. And then there's a Chinese place. It's more American style Chinese, but it is a taste of my childhood. And there's always the teriyaki joint I went to that's up in the south side, back when I lived down in that area. Years ago now. I have not been in my hometown for living, at least, for about 15 years. And I've missed it. And I've missed my friends there especially. And apparently they've missed me too. So I'm kind of excited to go back home. I wish it was under slightly better. I wish it was under significantly better circumstances, but I'm excited. I get to hold on to hope instead of wallow in despair, so I will take it. I also found a place that was making like mochi brownies, and they're completely gluten-free. I'm like, ooh, I know a couple people that would love to try those. you know, find new fun places to go explore. New tastes, new experiences, new sensations. Okay. The 8s and 7s. Yeah, I noticed like a couple other fun cafes are still downtown. At least those are still around. One kind of does a music hall thing a couple times a week. Mostly you're kind of like indie folk-ish type little mini concerts, but still it's a nice thing to have every now and again. Kind of wonder if that one coffee shop's still around. Though at the same time I'd be like, yeah, what kind of group hangs around there? Is it just a bunch of us that remember the place when we were teenagers, or is it the new teenager zone? If it's the new teenager zone, they can fucking have it. I don't want to be around them. It was a cool coffee shop. It was it used to be a mortuary years ago when I was very, very little, and then it closed down I think before I turned 10, and then somebody bought it. I was like 13 or 14 and turned it into a coffee shop and rock hall. And like, you know, metal bands would come in from all over the country and tour into there. It's where I got my hearing damage. The fact I just have tinnitus and I don't have extensive like deaf patches, because I would stand next to the amplifiers and they would always ask if I wanted earbuds, you know, or earplugs. I always said no, because I was not a smart puka growing up. You know, typical teenage, I'm invincible. You're never invincible. And also run her down along with the parts running away. There we go. It was good coffee too. Coffee I could actually stomach pretty well. Though these days I might actually have some difficulty again. I don't drink coffee often enough. No. Yeah, No, I'm sorry, Goose. Yeah, I should be there with you, honestly. Because, yeah, I dealt a lot of damage to my ears, but all I have is tinnitus. Only in stark silence do I start to hear a tinny ring that gets louder and louder and louder. And it just drives me up the wall. It doesn't help that I'm also autistic, so I can hear electronics. I've got a superpower. So most of the time it's pretty good. It's why I detest power outages the most. Power outages suck massively because suddenly I can hear the tinnitus just ringing madly, and there's no real way for me to stop it. At least if I've just turned everything off, there is like a dull hum that's everywhere. It's persistent. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the amount of noise I have in my bedroom for sleeping. Yeah, my family's gonna have to get used to that. Hopefully it won't be too loud for them. But yeah, because I sleep with 2 fans blowing at full tilt at my head. You know, one on each side of my queen bed. I have a TV blaring. Typically I have it on Science Channel because it never goes to an infomercial channel. Or it's a channel that never goes to infomercial. But it's literally just there for background noise. because it doesn't play anything too terribly jarring. And then yeah, a lot of times I'll still have to like lay in bed for a little bit and like mess around on my phone just to have a few other sounds to help. So yeah, no, I'm there with you. Of like, yeah, my bedroom is a noise crater in a sense. Just so much noise. Yeah, definitely moving in there. That's something that's going to have to change. Well, not for me, but for others. It's like, you're gonna have to get used to this. Hopefully it's not too loud. All right, I'll drink in a second once I get this part all the way on. Yeah, I ran out of orange juice, so it's water time. That's why I gotta be careful though. Or like sometimes I'll even do that, even with the TV on. I'll like turn my phone on and watch one of my friends' streams, because you know some of them have really nice voices, and I like to listen to them as I doze off. I think I've slept the best last couple times doing that. It's like, oh, a certain harpy or cat or other fae is streaming late. I'll tune into them and just, lovely voice and teehee. Alright, there's the legs. This one's got coffee. Fans. Oh dear. Yeah, saying that out loud. I mean, I've self-reported on myself a couple times already. Not been punished too much for it, which is interesting. Yeah, this mobile suit's a deadly ballerina. Claw feet. And let's put on that weird little flat head. Ah. Now I'm choking on the water. Alright, with that, I do need to clean these real quick. There's that, and then so these ones just need a little bit of like an edge clean, which I don't have to get the Q-tip to a fine point. I just need it decently moist. I can do shit like this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that one other unit there a little bit more, but that's a precision Q-tip move. I can feel that emo judging me. Listen, V and Jade have nice voices. And it does too. I don't tune into her nearly as much, but I should. I'm still getting to know her some. She's a nice friend, though. Okay. Yeah, basically I'm scrubbing all this shit off. Yeah, there's a lot of very nice voices in our community. Or in the community, I guess I should say. How dare I say that I'm... It's mine. Okay, I need one last Q-tip, and we'll have this part cleaned. So yeah, that Gundam marker is just very, very leaky. There we go. Nice and clean. Okay. This can go back on the shelf. Oh, right, now we can start doing the backpack thing. C10-9. It's part of why we were cleaning these two pieces, because I needed this one right away. Yeah, this one had a lot of color correction stickers and stuff for things. There's that. And B31. At least we're nearly done with this guy. It's not even 9 p.m. yet. God, wait, I built that entire body in like, what, an hour and 20 minutes? No. God. I build too quickly, chat. I'm too fast. Oh. Speak of a fox, and so she comes. Hi, Mischief. Hello, everybody. Hi. If you're new to my content, hi, hello. My name is Miss Marakar. I'm a Wichipuka VTuber and a variety gaming VTuber. Though on Mondays, I tend to build Gunpla. We've been building two purple boys. We've got Michaelis over here, who I'm afraid to touch for now, and I'm currently working on the high-grade Beguir-Beu. getting the two purple boys done. So I only have then one kit left in my current collection. I will need to fix that eventually. Get more Gunpla. I'm afraid to know how many kits I have, though. I know I named and rattled them all off the other day, but I didn't count. And my hair's in the way. I hope Factorio was fun, though, Mischief. Been playing that a lot lately. Not that it's a bad thing. Far from. Alright. Oh, and there he goes. Falls over. There we go. He just requires to be very specifically propped up in a certain way. But I'll show them both off as we get them finished. Another runner has just bitten the dust. Starting to get there. To cut out C11 in just a minute. Also, if you need to raid and run, dear, I completely understand, but obviously you're always welcome here. No, you're right. I will trim the other one out before I try to put either of these in, because this is going to be a special trial. The paint's likely going to make it a little tighter. There we go. A little more glass. Well, faux glass. Oh, I'm gonna C11. There's just this other painted part that I just cleaned. And this guy had to have a lot of shit painted onto his backpack. He also had one of the more unique things to have to be done to his visor. He's looking good now. Okay, there's that. Now, C3 and C1. Pulling out all these parts that I've painted. Me being very careful where I touch too. It shouldn't still be wet, but it might not be cured. And then B29 and C6. Cause stressy. 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, we're nearly done with these two, which has been nice. It's a twofer. There's that. So kind of like that. And then C8 and D2. D2. Oh, there it is. I literally fondled it. Teapot looking ass. for you. 'Cause that's where the ball's gonna hang, isn't it? Hang off that. Because yes, there are hanging balls. You'll see. You'll see. C4 and C2. There we go. B28. And C5. Now, there was a stand that comes with this thing, and this is what these are for. I'm not going to use that for this, so technically, this ends the B runner, because the stand is cool, but it would take up a lot more space on the shelf than I would like. So, that's also why the cable's going to go too. These guys get to be terrestrial and not use their weird freaky deaky floaty bits. Because unfortunately, there's just not space. Said C5? Yeah. I guess maybe I should double check to make sure that those parts just aren't used at all, or if they're supposed to be hooked in. Yeah, I'll unretire the sheet just in case, but I'm not holding my breath too much. Oh, forgot to trim the third one. This isn't a cursed gunpla build yet. I've not prepared to hurt you like that yet, chat. Give me time. There's another sheet down, though. That one's properly down. There's nothing left on that. Alright, let's... Ugh. My hair is fighting me. Tooth and nail. One strand keeps breaking free of the band on my headphones and just attacking me. Trying to blind or tickle. I don't approve of either. Okay. I'm going to attach these first. Then I will assemble the balls. Okay, looks like, yeah, no, we don't use those. So, we'll just do this as well, because since this is the only sheet really left, aside from that little blade sheet, we can do this. So, Okay, welcome on in. Just getting the last of this guy done. Getting his balls built. Being a bit infantile. Then again, for Gunpla, when am I not? Always some kind of pegging or something going on. Something or another. Yeah. There's one. I've not made a pegging joke this stream yet. Until now, I guess. I've been weirdly reserved. I don't know why. Alright. With that, now we just gotta knock him over, you know. As you do. Oh, great, now he won't stand up. Come on. Grief. Alrighty. Though he's gonna definitely stand a little different once this is slapped onto him. Love a good pegging. Exactly, so you get it. Alright, there's his backpack. There. Still standing. Let's see, D7 and 8. Which are these 4 pieces. Because we're building 2 of the blades. Because, yeah, he's got kinetic blades that I think have, like, gun barrels inside them or something. Something like that. Yeah, this dude's fucked up, that's what he is. Okay. But we're nearly there with all the parts and bits and whatnot. Just gotta put them together, put them on, and we'll be all done. Oh, I see. Yeah, these are the weapon systems. There we go for those. And then let's cut out the last 2 parts, the D3s, and then those 2 F blades. And there we go. Delta Runner is gone. And so is Foxtrot. There we go. That one's all done too. Alright, let's get these trimmed out and then we can do final assembly and get him all looking good. Fox? Did I say Fox? I don't What's short-term memory? I think I said box. Took a couple seconds to start digging through my my mental archives. Oh, Foxtrot. Yes. Yeah, sometimes I use the call sign symbols. Oh, did the other one not come out of honor? It's not there. Where'd the other part go? Huh. Well, that sucks. Where did that piece go? Do y'all see where the other one of these ran off to? First I thought I stuck to the seams, but I don't see it in there. Well, that blows. Hmm. That's weird. Oh. Oh, I found it. You got scooped. Oh, yeah, it ended up in the nubbins bin. Oh, crisis averted. Oh, right. Now that, yeah, now that the panic's gone. Yeah, it might just be easier to just do that. Yeah. I got all excited. Alright, let's get that pressed together. Ugh. Okay. Good talk. Because then this goes over top of it. Because it's a set of, like, beam cannons. Oh, I see. That's actually clever. But boy, is that going to be fiddly to get in. And here's this wrist that turns all over the place. And here's this part that is supposed to connect to both the fiddly wrists, the even fiddlier sword. There we go. Got that one together at least. Now for the other one. Ugh. Bollocks. Now my hand starts to cramp. Oh, right. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, cramp just started to happen too. Shit. Alright, let's first get all these tools put away. And then we can get this one posed and have the Michaelis alongside. And 3. Two. Alright. Back into your haven. Alright. That's also working on getting this guy into something spooky. Ooh, I like that. I like that pose a lot. So, let's first get him on his back. Just because that'll be easier, because that's not going to need to stand. And the arms will be easy. Okay. I think that's a pretty cool pose. Heck yeah. Alright, let's get his pamphlet going. And I also need Michaelis's. Because we still need to do a photo of the both of them. one thing I am gonna pull out of the way for the photo is my tracking camera, because as much as it's very pretty, that would look silly. How did that turn out? Ah, it's gorgeous. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, 2 gunpla, 4.5 hours. Surprise, huh? No, which for Mercury kits, they are very quick. How to try to get the boxes closed up super quick. One moment. Just kidding. You know, I never changed my title. Damn. Oh well. It's like a social media thing of, it's like, you know, now switching over to Beguir-Beu or Beguir-Beu. How the fuck is it? It's a weird name. They are very good. They are very easy. Most of them, at least. Unless you get Aerial Rebuild, or Calibarn, everything else will take you about 2.5 hours. Maybe 3. At least if you're quick like me. If you're slower, yeah, it could probably take about 4 or 5. I am fast, for some reason. Oof. I thought I caught Michaelis on that. Well, not, but yeah. I'm very proud of these 2 guys. They're cool. Bunny fast? What? No. Fey magic. Puka magic. Nonsense. But here, let's do this. We'll also pop us back to this screen just as we get things figured out. Let's see who we can read out to. Let's see if these... Oh, my neck. Oh. Let's see. Miniatures and models. Let's look for VTubers. As much as I could read out to one of my friends, I'm happy giving some love to... Oh, okay. I already like this PNG tuber's this PNG tuber's title. Good damn it! I keep goofing. Oh, a double pun. Meh. Well done, but goddamn. Okay, yeah, we'll go to Moose Errand. Because, yeah, those puns already have sold me. Alright, so tomorrow is my, at least for scheduled ones, my last stream of the year. Again, I'm going to be spending some quality time with some friends and everybody for the rest of December. We'll see if I stream. Again, I'm not going to commit to anything, because I know like Tolan and some of the others would probably be like, no, go hang out with them. You can stream later. And they're probably right on that front. But yeah. We're playing something festive. I don't know what we're playing yet. Could be a number of things, but I won't spoil it. But yeah, please give Moose Errant all the love and appreciate his double Gundam pun if you understand the references. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.